Hello, I'm Phil Ernest at Ribbon Falls at the Grand Canyon. On this video, I will show you how to hike from the South Rim to the North Rim in the Grand Canyon. I will be taking this bus right here. It is a 4.5-hour bus ride leaving from the South Rim to the North Rim. The cost is $90. I will leave a link down below in the description with the details. After getting a good night's sleep at the North Rim Lodge, we start our hike at 5 a.m. in the dark. I highly recommend watching this video all the way through to its entirety to get a full understanding of what this hike is all about. Okay, I'm on the Grand Canyon. It's 10 minutes after 6. I am 1 hour and 10 minutes into this hike. So I started when it was really dark, so you could see a trail of lights back there. And this is the canyon from North Rim to South Rim. I'm 1 hour and 15 minutes into this hike on the North to South Rim, Grand Canyon. I chose to do this hike from the North Rim to the South simply because it's not as steep going up the South Rim as it is going up the North Rim when you're tired at the end of the hike. If you're finding this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and see that logo on the lower right-hand corner of the screen? Please click that to subscribe to the channel. 1 hour and 20 minutes into the hike. Take a look at this canyon, how pretty it looks at sunrise. Actually, I'm 1 hour and 43 minutes into this hike. As you can see in the Grand Canyon, looking really beautiful in the early morning hours. Take a panoramic view around here as I continue on my journey. Okay, check this tree out. This is pretty cool. Look how it's turned into a little arch going up out of the trail. Kind of a neat little thing. This is pretty cool, an unexpected waterfall. See that waterfall right there falling? Pretty neat as we hike on this trail. Check this out, waterfall right there happening. Really pretty. I'm 2 hours into this hike and you'll see this waterfall. Into this hike and you see this cool little water rushing down into the river below. Take a look around back at the canyon as I continue on with the hike. 2 hours and 12 minutes into the hike. And this is the first stop along the way with drinking water and restrooms. So take advantage of those if you can. If not, continue on the trail. This is a really neat angle right here. You get to see the river running down below, and then that suspension bridge, or that bridge that we just went over. And there's the trail right there. 2 hours and 22 minutes. Into the hike, you'll see this coming down the North Rim Trail. And let's check it out from this angle. Really impressive. Look at that. And take a look on up. Two hours and 35 minutes. And it's into the hike, and I want to bring this to your attention. See up there, that is the South Rim, so that's where I'm headed right now on this trail, North Rim to South Rim. Take a look back at what I've already hiked. Check this out. Here's where they have the campgrounds and the permits. This is from the North Rim coming down, and so if you wanted to rent a campground, this is where you would be at. By the way, this is 2 hours and 50 minutes into my hike, and you would see those campgrounds coming from the North Rim. So I'm 3 hours into my hike from the North rim and come upon these little campsites, the campgrounds. And this is the campground information if you're interested in who to contact or how to get them. Here it is. Cottonwood, North Kebab Trail. So 3 hours into this trail, just past the campgrounds, and now we're hiking along the Colorado River here, and this is pretty cool. We start to have a little bit of elevation gain. The trail will start to go up right now. Take a look at that river running right alongside. This is fantastic. Notice how they blasted this out with dynamite to make this trail. This is pretty cool. And right now, we start to have a little bit of a gain going up. This is just after crossing that, or getting up that little elevation gain, and check out the views here. Just beautiful red rock along this canyon. 3 hours and 10 minutes into the hike. You see this pretty cool little creek crossing right here with the water coming down. Kind of neat as we continue on the trail. Okay, so I'm now 3 hours and 20 minutes into this hike from the North Trail, and we're going to see this sign right here, Ribbon Falls, and we're going to go take a look at Ribbon Falls. Now the bridge has been removed, however we can go there, but we have to cross through a little creek, as you will soon see. So let's go ahead and do it. This is only about a mile back and forth off of the main trail, so let's go check out what Ribbon Falls is all about. So check this out. This is where the, I just came down this trail right here, and this is where the bridge used to be. It used to just cross over here, and it used to connect there. There's no bridge. However, we're still gonna do this by going down this trail right here. And we're gonna cross over the little creek as we do that. So let's check it out. Okay, so here's the water crossing. Joe is gonna show you how to cross this crossing by using your poles and doing it the safe, smart way. Notice how he uses his poles correctly for balance to get through the water. And it's only knee-high, the water, and it's well worth it, as you will soon see this waterfall. So that's it. That's all you have to do to see Ribbon Falls, is go through knee-high water. And notice he used his water shoes for this. So if you have water shoes, you may want to bring those along as well. So after hiking about 5 minutes after crossing that little water area, we now see the sign Ribbon Falls, and we go this way. And there is a second water crossing, but this one is very small, as again, Hiker Joe shows how to properly use your poles for balancing to make it safely across. And this is Ribbon Falls right here. Check it out. Let's get a little closer. And here it is. Ribbon Falls. This is what you come all the way to see. This is the extra stuff that a lot of people don't get to see. Ribbon Falls from the bottom, and take in the fact that this waterfall is still running through the summer. It's like it's out of a movie set. And this is in the Grand Canyon, a big, beautiful waterfall called Ribbon Falls. Okay, so here's a look at this waterfall. We're gonna walk behind it just to show you how cool this is, this little angle. As we take a look, as you saw it earlier from the bottom, that's where I was at when I took that angle. And now we're right under this waterfall. Check this out. This is absolutely fantastic. This is why you hike the Grand Canyon, to get views like this. Look at this big mossy rock here, and the water just beating down on it. I really cannot understand why people hike rim to rim and fail to visit this waterfall. This is every bit worth the little 1 mile detour. Check that out and the view below. fun, enjoyed the waterfall, and now at 9 o'clock, 4 hours into this hike, I will hop back on the trail to the south rim. Okay, so after a brief, there's the Ribbon Falls where we were at just a minute ago, a while ago. It's now, took us 30 minutes to get back on, so after a brief detour to Ribbon Falls, we're back on the trail to the North Rim. It is now 9:30. We've been on this trail for 4.5 hours. Okay, so I've been on this trail now for 5 hours, and this is what it looks like. Remember, we stopped for a brief stopped at Ribbon Falls, and we're on this trail. So everything looks good. It's straight ahead, straightforward. Okay, so we're having another bridge crossing right here. Again, this is just a little more than 5 hours into this hike from the North Rim. Check this out, pretty cool. I'm talking, okay, so 5 hours and 20 minutes into the hike. Check this out, pretty cool. Hiking right along the Colorado River, and there it is from the backside, and this is really neat because it's gives a little bit of shade, cool down into the canyon right about now. This is pretty cool, the little wall that they've made along here as the water, and then we got a little bridge coming up very soon. And here's that bridge I just talked about as we get ready to cross over it. This is one of those little areas where the dynamite that they blasted through to make. So let's check this out as we go right through it. With the water running right alongside of it. And there it is. Check it out from the backside too. Pretty cool. I'm now 5.5 hours into this hike, and I'm crossing another bridge. As you can see, the bridge right there. Okay, so 6 hours and 10 minutes into this hike, we're crossing yet another bridge. So let's take a look at what the view looks like going over this bridge crossing. There we go. Pretty neat from this side of the Colorado River. And take a look at the other. Nice. And the big mountain above. This is different. I've been over many bridges, but never one with asphalt on it. So this bridge has actual asphalt on it. So that's highly unique. Okay, so I'm 6.5 hours into this hike, and check this out. Really neat view right here coming up as I get around this tree, and you'll see this mountainside up here. Check that out, pretty cool. As I approach Phantom Ranch. Let's take a quick look at this map here. So this is the Phantom Ranch area, and we are here. So we're here, and we're going on down this way, or up this way. So pretty good. Final destination, Brighton Angel Trailhead. So I'm narrowing in on my destination. So this is a look around at Phantom Ranch. They do have a store over there to buy something, and so back on the trail after having lunch, and I'm now 7 hours and 15 minutes into this hike, and I have about 11 miles more to go to hit Bright Angel Lodge. So here's the sign to South Rim, and this is where we go, this way. After a 40-minute lunch break, I'm back on the trail. Again, this is Phantom Ranch. So this is the most crucial sign on the trail. Bright Angel If you want to go that way, you go over that bridge. If you want to go to South Karabi Trail, go that way. So I'm going to Bright Angel, so I'm going over this bridge. Check this out from this angle. There we go. And this way. Okay, so this is the Colorado River. And this is the big one right here. And we're gonna cross over this big bridge, right, suspension bridge, coming up and take a look at the Colorado River flowing underneath. Check this out. So at this point, 7.5 hours into my hike, I took a little trip, as I said, to Ribbon Falls, a little detour to that, and then had a 40-minute lunch. So now, taking a look at the Colorado River. And this is a view, one more time, of the suspension bridge over the Colorado River. And down below you see the whitewater rafters. Whitewater rafting the Colorado River, that's a pretty neat experience. If you've never done it, you may want to try it sometime. Okay, so this is what the trail looks like 8 hours into the hike. We've mostly been going up, went down for a little bit, but then mostly up since the crossing of the Colorado River. Okay, so this is 8.5 hours in as we continue our trek up these switchbacks to Bright Angel. And I'm 9 hours into this hike, and this is pretty cool rock formation up here. Check this out. Something cool to see after hiking 9 hours. And here's a look from behind as I continue on up to Bright Angel Lodge. A cool bonus little waterfall down below. Let's see if I can get a better view from here. So this is Indian Garden, South Rim, 4.5 miles. So not bad at all. I am 9.5 hours into this hike, and we've made it to Indian Gardens. Check this out, nice little benches to rest on. Okay, so I'm at the 10-hour mark of this hike, and there's hikers way up there in the distance. And that up there, up top, is Bright Angel Lodge. So narrowing in, I figure I'm about 4 miles away at this point. Okay, so this is where I'm at, 10.5 hours into this hike, as we continue to go straight on up this grueling path to Bright Angel Lodge. Taking the fact that we just hiked all of that back down there. Okay, so we're now 11 hours into this hike, and take a look at this scenery. Absolutely gorgeous from here, as we are a little less than 2 miles from finishing. So this is the water hole, 1.5 miles to the rest house. So that way. And I've now been on this trail for 11.5 hours. And this is the last watering station. It is 1.5 miles to Bright Angel Lodge from this point. And there's the trail right on up there. There's the toilets also right there. Check that out. The sun is hitting those mountains and really lighting it up and illuminating it. Really, really nice. Going through the cool tunnel right here. Look at that. Cool little tunnel just went through as this hike is winding down. Taking the fact I just hiked all of that looking down here at the canyon. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Check that out. And check out this cool little tunnel right here going through, which means this is pretty much the end of it. And this is it. Welcome to Bright Angel Trail. And we finally arrived. Absolutely fantastic. The end of a perfect day. The final distance covered on this hike was 25 miles. That includes a trip to Ribbon Falls. Total hiking time, 12 hours with a 40-minute lunch. If you would like to see my other hiking videos, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching. And there's Joe. He did it. He's a man, the myth, the legend, and it is O-V-E-R. Thank goodness. Let's go get some dinner, Joe. Great job.